Hello, Steve Mills here. Great to be with you, and looking forward to sharing with you a couple of ideas that you may not be aware of on LinkedIn. Let me tell you a little bit about it. It's the main thing I'm going to tell you is about creator mode. I don't know whether you've heard of this, but it's definitely something that if you haven't heard of it, this video is going to be incredibly valuable to you. You really need to get an understanding of exactly what this is if you're serious about growing your business on LinkedIn. So let me just share my screen, and then I'm going to talk you through what creator mode is and basically why you should be getting an understanding of it. Okay, so I'm on my profile, I'm on LinkedIn right now, and you can see here under creator mode, under resources, I've got creator mode there. Okay, so you can see it's turned on. So if you want to turn it on, which you might do at the end of this video, you go in here, you click that button, and you go to turn off creator mode. So for you, if you've not got it turned on, it'll have turn on creator mode. I'm just looking down at my notes because I made some notes before the session. What will it do? Why should you bother with creator mode? Let me just go back to my profile again while I'm talking. Well, the first thing it will do is it will allow you to add a video. See this here? A video onto your LinkedIn profile. So rather than it just being your picture like this, it'll allow you to add a video. So you see there, I can view or edit my video in here, and it'll allow you to do that. Secondly, you'll notice that I've got several hashtags. If I go back down here, you can see them here. So there's several hashtags that I can add or alter or do whatever I want with. What this does is it links you into automatically any conversations. So any conversations are going on LinkedIn using AdWords, hashtags, that's what I meant to say, then you can do that, which is definitely, again, a really good, thing. Again, just clicking back to my profile. Other thing you may notice is that the featured section here is much higher up. See this section here where it says resources? You're the only one that sees that. So basically what you've got is you've got your profile bit here, and then right underneath it is the featured section. Now, if you're not using the featured section, you can go into add profile section, click on that, and then somewhere here it will say featured. I am using it, so it doesn't say it. So you can add that there. So that's definitely a good thing to do. Next one down is the activity section. Just look at this. It shows what's happening, what have you done, what's been working, what hasn't, and it shows all your activity and everything like that. It's also showing me how many people have liked and clicked and so on. I've got some new stuff on here only 19 minutes ago, and I've already got a like and so on and so forth. But that's also useful. Also, yeah, really importantly, the change, obviously it's not showing me this on mine, but the connect button gets changed to a follow button. Now this is, again, there's almost like an area of expertise to do with this. You know, being a creator on LinkedIn is like you're a higher level person. I don't mean that in a negative way, I mean it in a good way. So for example, you know, Richard Branson, I can't ask Richard Branson to connect and really expect him to say, yeah, sure, Steve, I'll be one of your contacts on LinkedIn. You know, if he did that, he'd probably have, I don't know, 10 million contacts in the next day, you know, so that can't happen. However, what you can do is follow Richard Branson. You've been able to do that for many, many years. Now we can set ourselves up as on creator mode and get people to follow us. So that in itself is definitely a good thing to do. Yeah, okay. So let me show you a few things. Let me just go into resources. Okay, so creator mode is on. You've seen that. Get discovered, showcase, blah, 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 which is everything I've just told you there. We then go into the various sort of sections here, and we can see more stuff. It's just I don't know, a better layout, I think. You know, I can see my newsletters, I can see the hashtags I've used, I can see the events that I've put up, and so on and so forth. If I then click back into here, add or manage your information. So again, it's just another way where you can go in there and you can go into settings and see all your stuff and change and make sure everything's okay and up to date. Activity, well, this is really important, so you can see again what activity, what you've commented on, what you've liked, and so on. You can see that there, and there's all the stuff that I've put out and so on, so you can do that. My items, track all your jobs, courses and articles. Well, again, that's sort of similar to what I've just told you there. So you can track your jobs, related posts, your learning, the posts you've saved, and so on and so forth. So again, real useful information there. Okay, let me just go back. I want to go back to, sorry, I'm flitting around here a little bit, but this is fairly new to me as well. And I just want to talk to you about different things that are all part of this new creator mode. So I want to talk to you about this here, the featured area. Can you see how important this is? Imagine that this bit here isn't there. And here, you've got the opportunity to feature something. So what I've featured here is a video which focuses on the 3 problems, the 3 things that I can do to help people. That's what that focuses on. That's what I tell people about in that video. I've then got 2 more. Business coaching, business owners who are committed to growing their income and profit, take the first step to hiring a coach and book a meeting. So what am I trying to do there? I want to get a meeting with someone. Here, I talk about my credibility. So I've got what I do, book a meeting, and my credibility in the first 3 posts on here under featured. I've spent 26 years. That actually needs updating. That's a little bit old, but you get the idea. Want to grow your business? Then, you know, speak to me. And then as I click right here, it goes into other things. So you can see here, if you want to have a look at everything that I've got in here, you can do that. So you can see all the different things, different posts, different videos, and so on and so forth that I've got in here. So again, really, really useful little tool for you there that you might want to think about. Okay, what else? Yeah. Okay, so this bit down here has actually moved down a bit. It has moved. So we need to really look at that and go, how do we make that stand out a little bit more? So what I've done is I've taken the action of separating things out. I've done like a hello message type thing. You know, this is who I am. This is what I've done. This is a bit of my background. You know, I've written 4 books on marketing. Learned my trade over 28 years, worked with over 100,000 people, training them, advising them, helping them. Also worked, you know, in many different countries throughout the world. And then I go on to talk about an award that I won a little while ago, which is very nice. And, that gives me a bit of credibility. I've then got a fun fact. I used to play table tennis and, a little bit of fun there. This one's quite nice, I think. Results. What results have I achieved? So again, I've taken some of my better results and I've given examples here of how I've used them. I've also used a key emoji just to make that stand out a bit. I think, if you look at that, that's the bit that stands out. So my results stand out. So I'm using a key with an emoji in there. So I think I've been a little bit clever there. I quite like that. Then I've said, do you want my help? If you're ready to take your business to the next level, then connect to me on LinkedIn, visit my website, book a meeting on my site, email me, phone me. Don't forget to check my podcast on iTunes, which is the Steve Mills Results Podcast. So and then I've said, if I can help you, I can help you if you're committed to growing your business, you're willing to invest time and money in your business growth, and you're willing to invest time to improve your business skills, including sales and marketing. So I quite like that structure, I think it's really important to be constantly looking at how you can improve your LinkedIn profile to make you stand out. I was talking to one of my clients this morning, talking about being different. I said, how are you different to somebody else? And that's so incredibly important. And I think right now, you could argue, and I'd definitely argue, that my LinkedIn profile is a little bit different to a typical LinkedIn profile. What I'd really like to do is get these bold and bigger, maybe, to make the headlines stand out a little bit more. Perhaps I can work out how to do that. You can't actually do it within LinkedIn, I don't think. However, perhaps that's something that I need to look at and work out how to do that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I hope that was of value, and if I can help you further, by all means, get in touch. The best thing to do if you do want to get in touch is to go to my website, steve-mills.com, and just use one of the gold buttons there to book a meeting. Thanks very much, and look forward to speaking again soon.